The animation industry is by far one of the hardest industries to come up with ideas that are both unique and simple in concepts. Animating in 3D and coming up with those concepts may have been to some an impossible feat, but one animator and a visionary with an idea came up with an idea for a show that was both unique in terms of the characters and simple in terms of the plot. The animator was known to some as Monty A. Monty A was born on June 22, 1981, on Providence, Rhode Island. Was an American web-based animator and writer. As a self-taught animator, he scripted and produced several crossover fighting video series, drawing the attention of the internet production company Rooster Teeth, who eventually hired him to work on his own series. Drawing the attention of the internet production company Rooster Teeth, who eventually hired him to work on their own series, Red vs. Blue. Later on, he would go to make his own series, known as RWBY. Before RWBY, however, Monty had a few independent works that he himself made, one of which was called Haloid in 2007. He also released a similar series to Haloid called Dead Fantasy, this time featuring characters from Final Fantasy and Dead or Alive. 2 months after the premiere of his series Haloid, was sought out and eventually hired by Midway Games as a combat designer. In 2008, he was hired by Namco Bandai Games as a combat designer and animator for Afro Samurai. Frustrated with the brief experience he had with the gaming industry, met up with Rooster Teeth co-founder Bernie Burns at a panel during San Diego Comic-Con, where the two discussed the possibilities of working for the company. In 2010, he was officially hired as an animator for the company's long-running web series, Red vs. Blue. At this time, Red vs. Blue was light on combat, so having Monty as an animator made the series have a more elaborate choreographed fight sequence similar to previous works.
Oh fuck, that didn't work!
I knew that would not work. Agent Tex is a bit of a badass.
I gotta get out of here! We'll be crushed! Don't worry guys, I got this! Switch! You are crushed! Oh, fuck berries. Tex, can you push? Oh!
This trend continued on through the completion of Season 10 of the show in 2012. After the conclusion of Season 10, pitched the idea for a series of his own. Burns told that if he was able to complete the work of Season 10, he would be given the opportunity to make his own series. After Season 10 of RWBY, announced at PAX East that the new series was RWBY, with serving as a lead animator and overall creative director for the series.
But I came up with the theme red, white, black, and yellow because of Asian.
Wow. We're going to avoid politics,
no, but
just
red,
dive straight into racism tonight.
Red,
It's going to be good.
Red,
Join
white,
us.
and black. Shut up. Red, white, and black.
I was thinking to myself, where is he going to go for these?
I was talking to Bernie. I just had ideas for season 11, and Bernie was like, Monty, because he was like, we're all freaking about. Even we weren't even sure we were gonna be able to finish season 10. We're like, as long as you finish season 10, you do whatever you want. I was like, I'll take you up on that. So like, I just started actually taking it seriously, thinking about the idea of doing my own show, and that's where it came from. The right to do something original might be like a right you earn. I mean, if you look at us, we piggyback on Halo for 10 years now.
And a great 10 years, just saying.
A great 10 years, but at the same time, it's like, we owe a lot of our success to Halo, and it's great.
RWBY was fairly well received, being a commercial success for Rooster Teeth and garnering his greatest mainstream recognition yet. Alas, Monty was only able to see 2 seasons of his series come to life, as he would pass away on February 1st, 2015. He was hospitalized following a severe allergic reaction after receiving a maintenance allergy shot that rendered him comatose on January 22nd, 2015. On February 1st, 2015, at 4:34 p.m., passed away as a result of the allergic reaction. His funeral was held on February 7, 2015. Animators and YouTubers paid tribute to Monty after his death. A few examples were popular series Death Battle. They dedicated the episode Boba Fett vs. Samus Remastered to him, and also had an animated dance sequence that paid tribute to his work. Monty's brother, Neith, replaced him as the voice of Lai Ren in RWBY following his death. A tribute to Monty was included in the intro of Volume 3, where it contained a piano ballad with rose petals falling from the sky towards his name, On the Sky, accompanied by a flock of birds flying into the sun, recreating Monty Um's signature. Monty's ideas and styles were both unique and simple, but there was complexity behind what he did. Although some may argue that his vision may be lost or blurred with the new seasons, we can all agree that thanks to Monty, we were all able to experience his style of fast-paced nature of his combat sequence. And thanks to him, we were also able to experience him dancing at a DDR machine and his amazing sense of humor.